What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn, Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, and Dillian, the Body Snatcher Whyte. Get this dispute. I'm so glad I'm not involved, Eddie Hearn says. He's happy to take back seat for Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte, as he claims there are still loads of different problems behind the scenes. Eddie Hearn has said that he's glad that he's not involved in this mega fight between Fury and Whyte. The rival British heavyweights are set to meet in the ring April 23rd, but are first battling out various different undisclosed disputes. Frank Warren won purse bids for Whyte back in February with a 41 million 30 million pound bid confirmed to be the biggest purse bid in boxing history. Eddie Hearn bid 32 million, which is 23.9 million, and so did not claim the rights to promote the fight. Despite the promotion of the bout being settled and an official announcement being confirmed, there are still disputes behind the scenes. Whyte did not attend the first press conference to promote it amid these arguments. It's known that there are many issues related to the UK tax withholding, while spats have also taken place over image rights and ticket allocations, amongst various other problems. Hearn said that there's just loads of different problems to resolve. I don't think it's going to affect the fight, but to be honest with you, I'm glad that I'm not involved. Okay. Because I'll just turn up, or whatever I'll do, tune in and watch it. Hopefully they both get in the ring and give everybody a great fight. Elsewhere in the heavyweight division, of course, we know of the AJ situation and Alexander Usyk. Then Eddie Hearn was busy with Canelo and Bivol. So we know what he's done. Let me counterpunch. Despite what's happening with these guys, Eddie's saying, hey, I'm glad I'm not involved. You know, I don't really look at that too harshly, because I think that Eddie Hearn himself is a guy that he placed a purse bid on the fight, and it wasn't peanuts, okay? 23.9 million is like 30 some odd $1 million for the fight. So it ain't like he didn't try. Okay. He just didn't have 41 or 42 million US. All right. So it wasn't like, hey, he's happy he lost. No, he's just happy he's not involved because of the problems. But guess what? Had he got that fight, had he won that purse bid, he still would have been a part of that fight. Okay, so I don't really fall for all the hype and, hey, I'm glad because it's just this type of problem. No. That's low-key hating on the cool, because at the strength of the fight, yes, there's problems in the fight. Yes, there's disputes in the fight. But that doesn't mean that Eddie Hearn wouldn't have promoted that fight had given the opportunity. Okay, so let's just be real about that. So him just saying that, hey, I'm glad I didn't do it, that's just like him saying, well, I'm glad that I lost. No, he's not saying that. He's never going to say that, right? It might appear like he's saying that, but that's not the case. The case is somebody else won, so it's somebody else's problems. Now, of course, it's easy for him to say with all what's going on, but he would have been glad to put that sucker on the zone, which we probably would have ended up paying for anyway, which you're going to have to pay on ESPN too, no problem. But, and then people would have really been pissed off about that, like they're going to be pissed off about June 7th when he takes on Bivol, when Canelo takes on Bivol, and we have to pay extra. And not to mention other fights that Anthony Joshua may be a part of, we have to pay as well. And that more than likely would be another extended payment that we have to pay on the zone. So, probably for that reason, he may say, hey, I'm glad that's not my problem, because you will be that problem and you will be the sole responsible person for putting that fight on pay-per-view when marketing the zone free, or should I say prescribed TV. Okay, our sacrifice is month to month, so we shouldn't have to pay you in addition to see these good fights, because it's included with the plan. But all that other stuff Eddie Hearn couldn't do nothing about anyway. He couldn't do nothing about the WBC. He couldn't do nothing about the purse bid that is resolved or being resolved by the WBC. Now, he could have done something about the press conference. I think Dillian Whyte would have been there had Eddie Hearn been promoting this fight, obviously, But other than that, though, I think that him saying that is just kind of some bitter shit, honestly. You know what I mean? Because I don't see Eddie Hearn putting up a piss poor attempt to get that fight. You know what I mean? So it's just too convenient for him to say, you know what, I put up $30 million for this fight and I lost, and then turn around and say, hey, man, I'm glad I didn't get that shit. You know what I mean? It just doesn't seem right because you did go for it, though. So we have to be real and we have to be fair. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Eddie Hearn saying that he's glad he's not promoting this Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte fight. And the icing on the cake of this, right? Let's throw this in there before I leave. I just remembered. Wouldn't it Eddie Hearn that said, hey, if Tyson Fury would have been signed with me, he would have been a much bigger star? Right? So we have to put that in there in the pot and stir it. Okay, so just let that sink in. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this article and this video. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunching. Peace.